Hello and welcome to my beginner route guide for Ocarina of Time randomizer. I'm going to be doing some basic routing that people can use to learn the game. I see a lot of people struggling with knowing how to do dungeons efficiently and tricks that they can do to do it faster. So I wanted to make a little guide for all the dungeons on how to do them in a beginner friendly way. So we're going to start off with Deku Tree. Usually in a lot of people's randomizers, they'll do this dungeon very early on because it requires not a lot of items to complete and it has quite a few checks, plus there's a chance that you might get a medallion from it. So you're just going to want to start and climb up like normal. A good thing to note is before you come into Deku Tree, you want to make sure that you buy a Deku Shield and at least 3, preferably 4 Deku Sticks. You do need Deku Nuts, but you can get them later in the dungeon. So you'll want to come here, do the basic first room, and just continue onward. Now most of the time you won't be getting slingshot, so you want to make sure that you skip that block so you can get out of this room without save resetting, because obviously that is faster than just messing it up. So get this chest, come down here, get this chest, then exit the room over the block piece. You can backwalk here if you want, it's slightly faster, but not that much backwalking. So make sure you get this chest, of course, because it's a free check. Now with the spiders, you want to just move past them. If they spot you and go purple, just stop moving. I got really lucky here. They didn't really notice me. But as you can see with that first one, if you just kind of stop moving when they go purple, they won't bother you. Now when you come into this room, I usually open up the door immediately. So I get my stick, light the torch, and then put my stick away. That way I know that I don't lose it. So you want to save as many sticks as you can, since you most likely will not have the Kokiri sword at this point. Jump straight across. You'll want to get this chest, and then you'll want to head back because these platforms, obviously after you get the chest, will already be going down. Hit the switch again. Jump over to here. You'll want to get this chest. Neat little thing though is if you pull out the Deku stick while standing right in front of the chest and do a jump slash. Well, I gotta open the chest first. But do a jump slash. This will kill the Skulltula and give you the stick glitch. So now you can come down here, kill this guy, and he'll give you a Deku Nut. And now you can leave, and so you get 2 kills with 1 stick that way, which is really nice. You'll want to obviously equip the Deku Nuts so you can get down, stun this guy, jump down, now here if you want you can use another stick to jump slash that gold Skulltula. If you only have 2 sticks, I'd probably recommend against it because it's going to be a little painful later. Obviously, you'll want to get this chest. Just moving this one out of my way so it's easier. Here you're going to want to do flame storage. Flame storage is really easy. You just want to stand kind of in this area where you're next to the torch, but not like right up against it. You always want to make sure that the torch is to the left of Link because it won't work if it's on his right. Pull out a stick and then put it away, and that will give you flame storage. And so when you re-pull out the stick in the same loading area, it will be on fire. This just helps you after you do B1, so you don't have to push the block down. It's faster. So I'm going to set up flame storage. I see a lot of people struggling with B1 skip, so I'll try to explain it here as best as I can. So when you look at the left side of the water next to Link, at this corner, so there's a little corner here where there's the slant down. if you can see, the water on his left is not a straight line, so it's actually very jagged. That's probably one of the biggest issues people don't realize with their setup. You want to make sure that that line is flat. So you see how the line is now flat all the way across on his left side? That's what you're looking for. As you can see here, very crooked. And now it's much more just straight, flat, all the way across the top. Then you want to roll into the corner. Then you'll want to do 2 backflips, a side hop to the right, and a side hop to the left. Once you get here, you're going to want to adjust your camera angle. So the camera angle you'll want to go for is right about here. The way that I use to set this up is that you can see with the B button, the little silver spike coming off of the ceiling kind of just goes over the B button, and on your down C button, there is a black line on the wall that kind of goes right up into it. As you can see, there's like a little part where the black line ends, and you want to have that right on top of the down C button, and then you just want to line it up with the top little spike coming out of the roof. Once you get that set up, you want to hold Z, neutral roll. I prefer to buffer this because it just is a bit more consistent. You can do this unbuffered if you please, but for beginners, I would recommend just doing it buffered. So press start, hold up, and then press A. And so my lineup was probably a little bit off there, but that's basically the setup. So show it off again. So it can take a bit if you're on VC or emulator to get the lineup perfectly. On N64 it's a bit easier, but yeah, N64 can be a bit laggy, so no, not everybody wants to use it. But there you go, that's how you get B1. And then when you have flame storage, you can just break the flames. You can push this block down if you didn't do flame storage. And if you have bombs by chance by the time you get here in your rando, you can also do a bomb jump, which is faster, but a lot of the times you won't have it. But it's good to show off even if you just happen to. So place the bomb, roll into it while pressing A, and you can just bomb jump up like that. Then you'll want to jump down here. With these Deku Scrubs, I like to go around the left side. Just roll past this guy, get this one, then activate this one. That's why I went around the left side, so I didn't activate him immediately. And then I'll get this guy right here. And hopefully, if you haven't messed anything up so far, you'll have at least 2 sticks. And at least 2 nuts. I have 4, so I should be perfectly fine. You'll want to line up against a flat wall, do a backflip, untarget Z, retarget Z, roll, take out a stick, and then jump slash. This will give you the broken stick again. And then for Gohma, there is a fast cycle where you can 1-cycle Gohma. I'm not going to show that here because for a lot of beginners, it's kind of difficult. I'm just going to show off what you can do for a 2-cycle, which is not optimal, but it's not hard. So every beginner should go for it. So as soon as Gohma comes down, you want to hit her with a nut and then just, well, I missed, so wait for her to come back up. Hit her twice in the eye, then she'll climb all the way to the top and just continue to destroy all the eggs, and she'll jump back down and you can get her with another nut. Make sure that you're shield stabbing so you don't lose your stored jump slash with the Deku stick. So, just kill these, wait for her to come back down, hit her one more time, and she's gone. So Deku Tree is pretty simple. It's not the most complicated dungeon, but knowing how to do it without slingshot and doing B1 skip will definitely help you in randos. Because it's a very easy early check and it's got a lot of stuff that's just available. very good to do. And obviously I'm not playing on a randomizer, but if it was randomized, you could possibly get a good item from here. Alright, so that's how you do Deku Tree. If you have any questions, just leave a comment down below, and I'll try to get back to you on that. But Deku Tree is pretty simple, so hopefully this is helpful to anybody who's new to Rando, learning how to do Deku Tree efficiently.